blog or a website. First of all, go to your calendar. Then you'll come down to the calendar that you would like to embed. So for example, if I want to look at the iPod Touch checkout calendar, I can click on that calendar. By clicking on that arrow, I get extra options. So one of those options is called calendar settings. So when I go to calendar settings, it will pop up this screen that looks like this. As you scroll down toward the middle of the screen, you'll see where it says embed this calendar in your website or blog by pasting this code into your web page. So what you have to do is come over here to where this little box where there's an embed code and simply highlight this code. Make sure you scroll all the way down because the code is a little longer than the box. See how I have the little scroll arrow here. So scroll all the way down, then hold down Control and C for copy. Then simply go to your blog and then you can paste that code onto your blog. So for example, I'm going to go to our Tech Tools for Teaching blog and I'm going to go ahead and sign in here to our Tech Tools for Teaching blog. And when I do that, I'll be able to make a new post. So let me see here. Let me go over and make a new post here on our Tech Tools for Teaching blog. One moment, here we go, Tech Tools for Teaching with the mystery password. Okay, once I'm in here, you'll see our entire blog, and then I can come into my Tech Tools for Teaching and we can go ahead and make some new posts to that blog. So I'll click on Create a New Post. Now the only part about creating a post in Blogger is that you have to make sure that you are in the compose mode. There's either a compose or an HTML, so it starts in compose mode, we'd like to be in HTML. So click on HTML, and then you're just going to paste. Control V, paste. Paste your code in, and then you click on Publish. Now we'll go ahead and we'll preview that so that you guys can see what that looks like, and we'll take a peek. So just one moment. Here's our post. Let's go ahead and view that. And it will embed that calendar right here on the blog. So notice that that's a little bit big and it kind of extends into the sidebar. So a person can go ahead and edit that as well. So if I just go back into my design again, I can take a peek at that post. So let me go back to that post. And what we can do is just edit that code and make that just a smidgen narrower. So I'll go to that post and I'll click on Edit just to go back in and edit it. And then I'm just going to change the dimensions of the box. So for example, it says right here the width is 800. So that's going almost the entire length or width of the screen. So if I go ahead and change this number maybe to something like 600, and then we'll go ahead and update that. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and view. And that should clear it up and make it a bit narrower, and hopefully, there we go. So now it's going to fit perfectly on the blog. So you just kind of have to fudge with those numbers, but about 600 was a good size for that width. So that is how you can get the embed code from a Google Calendar and then paste that onto a blog, or the same is also true for your Weebly. You can also come in here to a Weebly and do the very same thing. For example, if I were here on our Weebly page and I'm in edit mode, I can go ahead to any page, so I can take this front page if I'd like. And up here across the top, I have one of the choices is custom HTML that I can just simply drag down and drop. And when I drop it here on my screen, it's just waiting for me to paste in that HTML code. So I just Control V, paste that right in here, and then click on Publish. And that's going to go ahead and publish that to my blog. And now if I take a peek at that, I should have now the Google Calendar on the front page of the blog. So that's very powerful. Embed codes allow you to really make a website very dynamic, because as you make those updates on your Google Calendar page, it will automatically update those changes and they'll be reflected on your website or your blog. So good luck. If you have questions, let us know.